Hi, I'm Ethan, and get ready for an empowering Oracle and Tarot card reading to guide you through February 2025. And this reading will help you with your personal development, spiritual growth, and manifesting. This is a two-part reading, so just make sure you listen to the first part before you do the pick a card reading at the end, because that will include an additional personal message and a support crystal for your month ahead. So let's pull some cards. Welcome to part one of your reading. This part of the reading is a collective reading for all those that find it, so please just take what resonates with you. And first, I am going to start with the tarot card from the major arcana for the month, and I am using the Ethereal Visions tarot, and this is the lunar edition. And this part of the reading will give us the major theme of your month. It will help us understand where your power lies at this time. And your card of the month is the Chariot. And I really love this depiction here with the stars behind him. And this card is usually associated with the zodiac sign of Cancer, and this year does kind of feel like a bit of a bumpy ride. It's been a time where there's a lot of changes going on, there's a lot of shifting and moving around in the world globally, and of course that's going to affect everyone. Things are moving very fast, and this is all about self-control. If you look to ride something like even a horse, let alone a chariot, is tricky. You've got to maintain your balance. So I think we're being asked, and you're being asked at this time, to try and maintain some grounded balance amongst all the changes going on. Try to find some centered stillness within you. So any challenges that are coming up, you need to navigate them. You need to navigate and adapt to changes as they're coming up for you as best that you can. So don't get too distracted by anything that's going on in your life that is maybe not desirable. Global events, anything that's going on in the world at large, don't get too sucked into that, because I think that will distract you from your goals. It will distract you from your destination, the things you're trying to do at this time, right now, and as we move through the month. If you stay focused, you'll be able to be more successful. So don't get derailed. Stick to your goals, plans, things you're trying to manifest. Stick to your self-care routines, stick to all the things you're doing for yourself, and you will make progress in time. And if you think about the association with the Cancer, the crab, it's sidesteps, right? So you want to sidestep these obstacles. Don't let them throw you off. Try to stay focused. And I just want to remind you that I do not do personal readings, and I will never DM you or leave a comment on here or on social media offering a psychic message to you or other type of reading. So let's see what else is going on for you this month. So I've pulled 3 cards from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, and this is an astrological oracle as well. Okay, so our first card is Risk, and this is Saturn in Aries. There is this kind of potential at this time to get knocked off your course, as we talked about in the last card. So there is that risk there of, navigating what's going on carefully and staying on top of things. But if you do tap into the Aries energy of this card, which is your willpower, combined with Saturn, which is, to me, very much about structure and consistency, you can achieve what you want. So this is the key to success, and this is the way that you will see positive changes happening in your life as well, regardless of everything else that's going on for you personally or outside in the world. If you look here in the bottom right, you've got the key is the key to success, and in the right we've got this plant here that's growing into these star flowers. So that shows the potential for growth, and good things are still here. None of that's gone away. You've still got the potential for those opportunities to be tapped into. Try to see any challenges going on in your life as tests, right? So what is the test? Is it reacting? Probably not. So do what you can, but keep going. So the next card for you is Versatility, and this is the Sun in Gemini. So notice how this person is kind of bending themselves, right? Almost like a yoga pose. So you also need to be adaptable to external changes going on right now. It might feel like a lot for you at the moment, almost like you're being kind of sucked in or drowned by a lot of chaotic and unpredictable things going on. Don't sort of slip into focusing too much on the uncertainty or any chaos going on, but you can do it. So this is showing you have the skills and the abilities to overcome things, but you will have to adapt a bit, you'll have to dodge some things, you'll have to be flexible and versatile. So do what you can to protect your mind and your inner peace at this time. The next card is fulfillment. This is Saturn in Sagittarius. So we've had 2 cards relating to Saturn now. So this is a very good card. If you look in this corner here, I've looked this up. So this is a talisman for good luck that was used in a few hundred years ago, and a ring as well at the top. So if you look at this guy, he's kind of sat here, he's got a bag of money, and he's also got a ship that's probably coming in with some good news or some returns on his investment, right? Because that's what Saturn is. In the very old stories of Saturn as a god, he's actually to do with fields, fertility, planting seeds. He's somehow become very negative in a lot of modern astrology, and he actually wasn't. I don't know how that's happened, but if you try and focus on the idea of the work and time you put into things will give you a return on the investment on things. So you have luck on your side here. So focus on what will fulfill you and what is working in your life. Some of you could also be traveling. There's also a sense of possibly money coming from overseas if you are in a business or a career, which that might happen in. There is a potential to make money and reach a successful conclusion in something that might have been ongoing for some time, as long as you stay focused. And I really appreciate you being here, and if you have enjoyed this reading so far, could you please give it a thumbs up? And if you know anyone who could benefit from this reading too, please share it with them. Thank you. And next we've got your career and your money advice from the Career and Money Oracle. So let's look. So we've got gears. Have a look at your systems and your processes for doing things, as everything needs to be running well for you to do well. When you do take the right actions over time, it can have a compound effect in your career or with money. For some of you, if it's saving, that would mean regularly committing to putting money into an account or investing in something. Everything starts to build up over time, so it's not always noticeable straight away. And this time you will see improvements in your business. In time, you'll start to see improvements with your money, with finances, business, career. So set things into motion. So we've already had that Sagittarius energy as well, which is about movement. You do have to take action. I wouldn't step back this month or just give things a break and do other things, because we are being warned about distractions and not doing what we should be doing. So keep going. So let's see what portal is opening up for you at this time from the Gateway of Light Oracle. And you've got the Temple of Truth. So although that you are being guided not to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders at this time, or to hold the empathic energy of what's going on in the collective, because that's going to weigh you down, you shouldn't also feel that you can't speak up or that you can't have an opinion. So you might just need to talk to a friend, you might have to talk to a family member or a partner a bit more about your feelings of what's going on inside you. I think that's going to be really helpful. It will also help you release any kind of worries, anxieties that you're holding on to, anything that's going on in your head that's actually not helpful, and you could release those things through talking. So this is the power of the throat chakra and releasing energy through the throat. So don't feel you can't talk to people or express an opinion. You can, but don't get consumed. So your guidance about manifesting comes from my handmade manifestation oracle, and let me know if you find this type of guidance helpful in the comments. So your guidance from this oracle this month is to believe in yourself, and to manifest something you're thinking of right now, you must believe in yourself. Believe in your ability to do what you want, and believe in your ability to manifest your desires into physical reality. And otherwise, you are kind of contradicting your own efforts. Don't counteract the work you've put in so far if you're beginning to have doubts, if something isn't turning up yet, as you are powerful and you'll manifest success or failure depending on your emotions, your mindset on these things. So put your thoughts to good use, try to stay positive, and believe in your capabilities. Don't give your power too much to something external or to someone else. You need to believe that otherwise none of this stuff you use, techniques and things you're trying, don't work if you just don't even believe in yourself. So do you believe you're capable of the changes you want to see or the thing that you want to have? Do you believe you can have that? You have to work on that if you're not feeling 100%. And before I get to the pick a card reading, let's look at the main messages from your reading, and we'll also look out for the signs that you need to look out for this month. So you have a lot going on at the moment, or you soon will do, and you need to watch out that you do not get distracted by things or derailed by other things going on around you or in the world that may kind of divert your attention, focus, and your energy. So stick to your plans and disconnect from anything that you know is dragging you down or draining your energy. So you need to tap into determination at this time, inner strength, and this way you will see success. Try to adapt to changes if you can, and also don't forget that you can still speak up and raise awareness if that is necessary. And talking to people and your friends will really help you get through any challenges that are going on. It will lift your energy and release things that you do not need. Remember to believe in yourself with all your goals and challenges, and also your manifestation work. So the symbols that I see this month in the cards, it was a little hard to find them, but there is a theme of water. We have a sea here, and we've got this waterfall. So this, I think, relates to, this time it's more to do with empathy and how we can absorb like water and take on, like water takes on the form of any container. So watch your empathic nature and you're not absorbing things that are not good for you. And also it's about going with the flow. If you think of rivers, the sea, you will have to kind of go with the flow a little bit. Things might not be, things could be happening that you don't necessarily want, but you're going to have to adapt to them fast. And the other thing I saw was 6 pointed stars, which we have on this tree here, and also in the clouds behind our charioteer. So I feel the hexagram symbol is about maintaining balance, and it's also the integration of all parts of yourself. So make sure everything is in alignment with what you want and you're not going against what you're trying to achieve. Welcome to part 2 of your reading this month, and this part of your reading will give you an additional personal message and a crystal to support you through the month ahead. And I'm using my personal handmade crystal oracle as usual, and I can't show you the illustrations, but you will still get the message, the guidance, and the crystal that you need. So just take a moment now to tune in and allow your intuition to guide you to your card and the message that you need to hear at this time, and the crystal that will support you through the month ahead. Card 1, card 2, or card 3. And once you have chosen your card, see the video chapters in the bar below the video to jump straight to your message. And if you need longer to choose your card, you can pause the video now. So if you picked card 1, then your crystal is Larimar, and your message is lighten up. So this ties in with our other cards from the main reading. So try not to let yourself get bogged down with things that you can't control, and try to have a sense of humor if possible about any challenges or obstacles or worries that you're currently facing. And this will help raise your vibration. It will help you shift your energy out of that state, which will then help you move away from it. And this card actually shows dolphins on it, so that may have a meaning for some of you. So treat your inner child perhaps to something purely for fun. So another way we can lighten up is doing something for completely non-serious reasons. You might want to read a book, watch a film that you watched as a child, or play a game that you played when you were younger. Something nostalgic like that could really help you kind of find that inner peace that you might be looking for at this time. And the benefits of Larimar and how it can assist you at this time is that it helps you let go of what isn't working or serving you at this time. It is a great stone for having a more light-hearted attitude to life, and it's also the crystal that I would recommend for tapping into and connecting with your inner child. And for substitutes, as Larimar is not that easy to find, you could also use angelite. Peruvian blue opal would also be good, but also any blue opal, or you could also work with pearl. So if you want to know how to set new moon intentions with the help of a crystal grid, I did put out a video recently, and let me know in the comments which card you picked and which part of this reading most resonated with you. And you can also find all my crystal books on Amazon and in other places in the links below the video. So if you're looking for guides to psychic protection, healing, or manifesting with crystals or crystal grids, then check them out. And remember to subscribe and select bell notifications so that you never miss a reading from me. Have a great month. If you picked card 2, then your crystal is rose quartz, and your message is embrace self-care. So remember to take good care of yourself at this time, and make sure that you are not overworking or not looking after your health or your body. And make sure that you are taking breaks throughout the day. You might feel the need to have more rests, and take them if you need to. And this helps you to recharge your energy, because you're no good to people if you are depleted. And the other thing as well is your mental health. So again, take time for yourself. Make sure you're not consuming too much media. Make sure that you are not getting stuck in the rabbit hole of social media or internet searches and things like that. And try to really tune in to yourself and take time for yourself and consider what you can do to have a break from things if you need to do that. And rose quartz is super helpful for you at this time because it is a stone of self-care. So it's a great stone for you. And it's also the stone of self-love. It works through the heart chakra. So it's a good stone if that's something you're trying to develop more of in yourself. It's also soothing and comforting, which is again very helpful if you're feeling stressed or you're feeling a bit of anxiety about things at the moment in your life. And as an alternative, you could also use something like pink opal, mangano calcite, or rhodonite, depending how you pronounce that. And if you want to know how to set intentions on the new moon with a crystal grid, I did post a video recently which I recommend you check out if you are curious about that. And let me know in the comments which card you picked and which part of this month's reading most resonated with you. And you can also find all my crystal books on Amazon and in other places in the links below this video. So if you're looking for guides to psychic protection, healing, or manifesting with crystals and crystal grids, then check those out. And remember to subscribe and select bell notifications so that you never miss a reading from me. Have a great month. If you picked card 3, then your crystal is Lemurian seed crystal or Lemurian quartz. And your message for this month is to shine your light. And this card came up very recently, so some of you may be seeing this 2 months in a row or twice. So you might have to really consider that as a powerful, important message for you. So don't be afraid to be yourself. And if someone is making you feel like you need to shrink into yourself, then be very aware of this. Have a think about that. Think about who kind of like oppresses your energy, who around you in your life makes you kind of feel like you can't be yourself. That's something you've got to really be careful with. And for others, this is often a message about being more visible. And that could be socially, in your community. It could also be your online presence, social media, and in your career. So more and more of us are finding we have to be much more visible online with our work, especially if you are self-employed. So have a think about that. Is that a message you had elsewhere? Is it something that you know will help improve things for you? Because making yourself visible, or making what you do known about, sharing things about yourself with others in a community, is how they'll get to know about you. So it is an important thing, however you choose to do it, in person or through the internet. So it feels very much like it's time for you. So have a real good think about what you can do to become more visible, how you can shine your light more around others. And the reason I recommend Ultramarine Seed for you is because it increases or raises your vibration, and it removes the fear of being seen. It is a stone connected to way showers and people that maybe need to be seen to help them with a message they need to share or career related things. As a substitute, you could also work with sunstone, Herkimer diamond, or citrine. And if you want to know a little bit about how to set intentions with the new moon using a crystal grid, then check out my recent video, which should be appearing on screen now. Let me know in the comments which card you picked and which part of this reading most resonated with you. And you can find all my crystal books on Amazon and in other places in the links below this video. And if you're looking for guides to psychic protection, healing, or manifesting with crystals and crystal grids, then check those out. And remember to subscribe and select bell notifications so that you never miss a reading from me. Have a great month.